Have you tried everything imaginable short of rehabilitation to overcome a relative's addiction problem? If so, then I know exactly how you feel because my son had cocaine and alcohol problems. His alcoholism was destroying not only his life, but the lives of everyone around him. There's nothing more depressing than watching a loved one ruin their lives because of drugs or alcohol. Honestly, watching them go through detox and withdrawals is difficult too, but at least it's necessary. You feel like absolute crap as you watch them hit the bottle, shoot up, or whatever addiction problem haunts them as they ruin their life. With so many drug rehab centers to choose from, it can be near impossible to separate the truth from the lies. The big problem is that you're not only going to be spending thousands of dollars dealing with their substance abuse problems, but more importantly, you're going to be trusting their health and maybe even their life to people you've never met before. And it's for this reason that I'm pleased to reveal 3 exceptional services that I discovered as I was searching for help for my alcoholic and drug addicted son. Normally, this is where I would tell you my name, but frankly, I don't want the wrong people to know about my son's drug and alcohol rehab. I think you understand my predicament, right? As I think you've realized, the sites I'm about to reveal below this video will help connect you with a professional counselor or inpatient drug rehab center. Right now, you're probably thinking, what makes these treatment center review sites different from any other detoxification review sites? The answer is they'll point you to a rehab center in your area, or if there are none available nearby, elsewhere in your state instead of a center across the country. Let's take a look at how these phenomenal sites help you deal with a drug or alcohol addiction. Here's just a taste of what you're about to discover when you call any or all of the review services regarding drug or alcoholism treatment. Whether you should choose drug or alcohol rehab centers in your area that treat one addiction or multiple addictions. How to verify the certification of any drug treatment centers that you are considering sending your loved one to in your state. How to determine what a fair rate is for any of the drug or alcohol treatment centers you're researching. Plus a whole lot more to pick the right rehabilitation center. By now you're probably wondering how much these review sites are going to charge you, and that's a fair question considering most drug treatment review services charge $500 minimum to connect you with a great medical center. However, the reason I created this site was to make this life-changing information readily available to everyone who needs it. The great news is that I'm going to give it to you for free. So if you want to help your loved one get substance abuse treatment and get clean once and for all, just pick up the phone and call all of the services I listed below this video. Again, I personally chose the first one listed, but they were all good choices. Don't just pick the one I picked or choose the first one that sounds good. Call them all because this decision is much too big to be taken lightly. In fact, I'm so confident that the drug addiction treatment provided by these companies will work for you that if you don't get your loved one clean, just send me an email and I'll personally track down another option. Remember, you've been struggling to get addiction treatment for your loved one for far too long. The good news is that you can trust all 3 of these companies to take care of all your addiction recovery simply by calling them today. Imagine what it'll feel like to pick your loved one up from any one of these dual diagnosis treatment centers, knowing that they'll overcome their addiction and that their life is back on track. So pick up the phone and call all of the addiction recovery companies below this video and let's get you started today.